People will be open to any solution, and the solution will be what I've been talking about. And so now we've got people on the streets around Wall Street and other places in the world, because they're starting to see, although most of them yet don't understand the game. I mean, that takes time. I've been trying to understand it for 22 years, you know. But they are getting on the street and saying, I've had enough. But we've got to get streetwise here. Because if we don't understand the game, then these protesters can end up demanding what this cabal wants anyway. Because we shouldn't get caught into corporations and private banks, right? That's not an end product. What they want, and Orwell talked about this in 1984, they want a world government, world central bank, currency, army, and microchip population. But under the world government here, they want a series of world government agencies, like departments of state. So they want a ministry, a world ministry of oil, a world ministry of finance, world central bank, a world ministry of biotech, a world ministry of pharmaceuticals and health, a world ministry of all this stuff. So it's their plan to absorb the corporations and absorb the banks to create this structure, which is even more powerful in its control than what we have today. And so it's so important that when we challenge what's going on, we are very careful about what we are allowing to be offered as a solution. Because we got into this mess and this control system by the incessant centralization of power. We don't need to try to find a solution by going to the next stage of centralization of power. We need to be diverting power back into communities. So communities and towns and cities and regions have control over their lives. And there's so many points of decision making that no central cabal can any longer dictate to a country, never mind a world. Then there's another version of this, which I call no problem reaction solution. You don't need a real problem, you just need the perception of a problem to which you can offer a solution. Weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, the war on terror, the hoax of human-caused global warming, and the second death of Osama bin Laden was also a version of no problem reaction solution. They're gonna apparently make a movie of what happened. They're gonna call it "You Only Die Twice." These are the Navy SEALs that shot bin Laden. And that is no more ludicrous than the story they've told us. This is the compound where they shot bin Laden in Kandahar. It was a house really, but compound sounds more scary. These are the